Fun fact number 137. There's a lot of things I've been trying to do. I mean, I've discussed so many things, I'm sure. So many emotions, so many opinions, philosophical thoughts, logical leanings. Number 137 is part of my growth experience, I think I would say. There is, I'm also, well, that's enough. Let me go off topic, really. I never do all the time. Um, okay. So I have been trying to manifest, um, truly believing all my life, pretty much truly believing and manifesting, but not always truly believing in myself. I think that's a key too, but trying to stay humble, have some humility, understanding imperfections exist in all of us. Um, I have taught forgiveness. I have taught kindness. I have tried to exude many of those qualities in my life, but I think I overdid it sometimes. So I was taken advantage of and walked on and hurt and abused and neglected. So I thought that just being free and believing in myself and uh, not giving up and continuing to try um, would be, and going with the flow and saying what's meant to be will be, and trying to be accepting of fate, and but also trying to push my wants and needs, and trying to put myself out there to see if I can't find that place and that person and that thing that I've always been looking for and always wanted. And I think a lot of times that I've settled for less because maybe I didn't believe I'd actually find it. Or maybe I said, what if it's not meant to be for me and I just have to take what I get? Which was pretty much most of my childhood. Take what you get or work really hard for what you want. But understand that that might not be enough to get what you want. So many things, right? So, oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Um, I read something the other day and I wish I had it on me, but it said, you can manifest all you want. You can say you deserve it, even. But until you feel worthy, stay in yourself. You will not happen if you don't feel worthy. It's often working on feeling worthy of what I want. See it? I can feel it. I can taste it. It's almost just a part of me. And it's not. And I think it's not here because I was still not feeling worthy. And somewhere it's like, I also got the receiving thing, that I need to be able to receive And so I'm trying to be open more to receiving what people are giving. And um, that's all important. I'm so used to giving. And sometimes, even if they're just giving me love, I don't know if it's I'm not worthy or it's like, I don't want to take your love if it really should be given to somebody else. And not that I'm not worthy, but is that you're investing that love in me, and I don't feel that way about you. Or I don't know if I could feel. And there's other people who want that from you. And they're ready for that from you, and I don't know if I can feel. And then it goes back to, because maybe I'm just not worth it. Maybe it's not meant to be. So, I'm working on receiving, but I'm also working on knowing I'm worthy. And I think it's fluctuating, and I'm still working on it. But it's not just feeling worthy of something, a gift. Somebody gives you a gift, and you're like, oh wow, that's a lot, You sure want to give it to me, It's not just that, it's there's something you really want. Maybe someone, and you don't feel worthy. And so I feel like I put myself out there, but then I'm thinking, why don't it's like all those, do I have that one written down? I don't think I do. It's like the spiritual guides and their advice, and they're saying, well, if you don't get another reading, then your timing's going to be off and this person's not going to be there anymore. And I'm like, well, one, there's no person here right now. There's no old love. There's no new love. There's no person here right now. There hasn't been for really a long time. So that's not following anything that's in reality right now. But then they're saying, well, unless you get this reading, you're not going to know what to do and you can lose this opportunity. And I'm like, but doesn't the other person lose the opportunity too? And why am I the one that has to do it? Maybe they're not what I want. If they can't meet me where I'm at, or they can't meet me halfway, maybe that's not what I want. And maybe I'm just worthy of what I want. Imagine that. I'm there. Where are they? I'm worthy. And it's not like a lot of people don't want to give to me and don't want to be a part of me. But I know it's not right. And it may not be what I want. So maybe I should stop. I'm writing another short story. One of them is called It's What Any Mama Would Do. And that's probably a lot of the past things that I was talking about philosophically. It's what any mama would do. The other one that I just wrote and I think I need to tweak is called Window Shopping for a Soulmate. Because I feel like every time I go out, it's like I look around, going grocery shopping, whatever I'm doing, I'm looking around. And I'm looking at the men and going, oh no, there's no way he can wrap his head around this. And there's like, oh, he's cute and handsome. He has a lot of the qualities I'm looking for in somebody. And actually, our eyes connected, and I can feel that some connection. He's way too young. He's like 20 something. I keep tempering it all. Or I'll look and say, there's a possibility, and then you walk some by and I think, well, I guess there wasn't a possibility. Window shopping for a soulmate everywhere I go. And it's like, I'm not, I'm not doing it. I'm just looking through the window still. I'm not committing to buy anything. That sounds terrible. But yeah, so I'm working on feeling worthy of having what I want in my life. And maybe not settling for less. I was talking to some guy at lunch the other day with a bunch of friends, and he was anybody I didn't know him, and he was asking me about my books, and I was talking to him about that. And we were talking about different things, and it was a lovely conversation. But looking at him, he's not what I want. And I can say that. My friend is like, start having a good conversation. You guys, is there something there? No, there's nothing there. I'm a very kind and friendly person, believe it or not. And I make friends everywhere I go. And I talk to people everywhere I go. It doesn't mean it's going to be a romantic or a soul connected relationship. He was a very nice person, but there's no way he can handle all of this. And he wasn't what I wanted. And I'm worthy. I'm worthy of what I want. Sometimes I look at myself and I say, who would want this? Who would want this old, falling apart woman? You know, I say that. I know my imperfections. And I think I've dwelled on my imperfections a little too much throughout my life. But I need to stop focusing on that and focusing on what I want. And there was one time that friends encouraged me to speak up, even though I thought the situation was impossible. And I spoke up, even though I felt really horrible about it. And I was rejected, but then not rejected, but then rejected. It's a whole other story. But now I need somebody that I want to speak up for me. So it'll probably never happen. Because, but I'm worthy of that. I'm worthy of being treated like a lady. And I am. And it's awesome lady that I am. So, working on it, feeling worthy of what I want. I remember my ex-husband, even when I was dating him, and I just kept trying to give away to other women. He goes, don't you want this? And I said, well, yeah, but they're hurting and they need this, and he goes, why do you keep trying to give me away? And he goes, don't you think you deserve what you want? And I was 30 something. And nobody had ever said that to me. One of my bosses, I was asking for a raise, and he goes, well, what do you want? And I'm like, nobody's ever asked me what I want. That was 30-ish. Oh, so I think I'm still learning. I think I know what I want, and I think I'm worthy of it. I just have to keep repeating to myself that I'm worthy. So that's kind of where my growth is going right now. And I hope you feel worthy beautiful things that we want. Jealous.